As long as I've known you, it's always been world domination plans.
Has it been? Since you've known me.
Since, it was never key, I'll only do this. It was always, I want everything. And which is wonderful. But I'm just wondering, experience, wisdom, age, motherhood, has that changed at all? This world domination plan?
I think so. I think there's always a glass ceiling that is set up for women, and I just don't like a glass ceiling. My dad had told me this, and I know a lot of you know this because I've said this before, that, glass ceilings are set for girls, for people, minorities, immigrants, whatever you want to say, women, there are glass ceilings set for everyone. I don't think she's capable of that. They're not going to do it. I don't think he can do this job because he's not confident enough. I don't think he dresses right, or I don't think she does this. People will have all kinds of opinions and all kinds of noise that will that'll turn your personality into what they think you are. So I think, yes, age, growing, maturity, maybe motherhood, maybe the fact that, I've fought battles, I've overcome them, some I've succumbed to, and I kind of reached a place of plateau. And I think getting to that place required a journey. But I think that, being kind to yourself, which I didn't do a lot of times, which I do now very much, is crucial. And I think that's kind of what helped me, is kind of being very kind to me.
What does that mean?
So, I'm an ambitious girl, right? You said global domination. I want everything that's bigger and better. I want the next step to be bigger than the one I took last. I want my next movie to be bigger. I want my next part to be bigger. I just want everything to be, an upward trajectory. But there were times where I forgot to sleep, I forgot to eat, I forgot birthdays. I wasn't home for Diwali. I would work on Christmas. I was never around. And I look back, and my mom used to say this, I have 11 passports, okay? I have my passports are that big. My mom used to always say, you have so many stamps on your passport, but you've never really been anywhere. And it's true. I'd never seen anything. Hotel
kind
room
of heartbreaking.
To set. I know, hotel room to set to hotel. I took my first holiday almost 10 to 12 years after I started working. And now I've invested in myself. I'm trying to find things that I like outside of work. I haven't found it yet. I'm a really bad painter. I found out that though. I shouldn't have bought that easel. It didn't work out well for me. But I'm trying.
What are you painting?
I don't know. I tried. I had a really ambitious, I found this. I was shooting in Silver Lake Studios in New York. And it has this beautiful billboard, which is in lights, which is black and red. And I bought a black easel and I said, ye to easy hai, red say, I just have to splash paint. It looked like watercolors. By a 2-year-old. It was so embarrassing, I didn't show it to anyone. And I decided painting was not the thing. I've tried knitting, I'm going to try pottery, I've tried all the things.
You're knitting?
I did. I knitted a scarf. It was 9 feet tall because I don't know how to do corners.
मतलब वो end ही नहीं होता.
चलता है क्या? Angry knitting. And it just became...
You're competitive in your knitting as well.
I'm all my emotions are being poured into the scarf. But now I take time for myself. I'll take a holiday. I spend time with my friends. I laugh a little. I don't always live in work, and I think your life being your work is absolutely untrue. I think we are told that for a very long time, that if you stop working, somebody else will get that opportunity. Don't stop working, but have a work-life balance. I think having a work-life balance is so crucial, and especially us, we're a country of so many people that we are constantly told to say that if somebody else is going to take your spot in a second. But if you invest in yourself and you're really good at what you do, and you kind of find your rhythm and your strengths, focus on that, find a work-life balance, work becomes so much better. You're inspired, you're excited, and that's how I'm being kind to myself, is just by giving myself time.